Sorry this video isn't going to be a high production as I don't have a game capture card, but I just wanted to make a video on how to get the most encounters out of your time when hunting for the mark for Articuno, the recluse mark to be exact. I didn't find any videos on where Articuno spawns and how to know where it's going to spawn. So I'm just going to make a quick video on that just now, so let's get into it. So Articuno will spawn in 3 locations, one of the location being Frostpoint Field, right where that blue marker is, that's where it's going to spawn. The second one is Old Cemetery, and the third is Snowslide Slope. So I'm going to show you how to know where it's going to spawn. So the method I use is, you just fly to Giant's Bed and you will hear that really loud distorted version of Articuno's cry, but you just need to ignore that. So I just go up to Frostfield because the way that the cries line up, it either happens by this big rock that I've just driven by, or there's another cry that happens just as you're entering the old cemetery or while you're in it. If you don't hear a cry at all after the initial one, it means that Articuno is going to spawn on the Snowslide Slopes, which he is just over there. So all we need to do is go up to him, save your game, and the method I use is just throw a Master Ball at it because you're not going to be saving, so it's just purely just to check if there's a mark. If there isn't, obviously you just reset your game, and then I'm going to show you now what happens when the cries actually happen when either you're at the big rock or while you're in the old cemetery. So there's the cry again, and you just need to remember to take exactly the same route I've taken. And so in this scenario, the cry happens just as I enter the old cemetery. There it is, just outside the old cemetery, so I say. But that means he is going to spawn here any moment, and there he is. So it's the same scenario, you just save the game, check if it's got a mark, and now I'll show you where the third one is. And the third cry you're going to hear is just do exactly what I do, the route that I take, because the next cry you hear is it's going to be very early on, just past this rock. You should hear it, there it is. What this means is that Articuno is going to come from this path just here. He should be along any minute. Takes a little time to spawn. There he is, and he's going to go up to the frost fields where I showed you right at the start. So yeah, just to recap, there's 3 scenarios with its cry where it's going to spawn. If it's a really early cry, he's going to spawn here at the frost fields. If it's a bit later on when you're in the old cemetery, he spawns in the old cemetery. And if you don't hear a cry at all, he spawns on the Snowslide Slopes. So yeah, if there's a more convenient way that anyone knows of, do let me know. This is the most efficient way that I've discovered myself, and hopefully it's been informative to you guys. And yeah, happy hunting.